Hello everybody, Scott PF may be here. Welcome back to some Pokemon Academy life. I'm super hyped up. I'm super ready for this damn game. I actually just finished recording the first episode, and I'm too into it to stop right now. So we're gonna get into it and play another good bit. I think we're gonna stick to this one day because from what I know, this day is actually pretty long. I'm looking at my phone. It's 3:41 p.m. I'm hoping it's not longer than an hour. Let's play it. It's finally the first day of classes. Over the weekend, I spent most of my time setting up the room and getting used to the campus. Relic Hall is surprisingly big. It's got this huge auditorium, a student lounge, a library. I still get lost sometimes, even with a map, but I'm slowly getting used to it. I haven't been able to check out the academy building yet. It's been off limits since the school opened the doors, but it's recently been available for students. I'm dying to see who will be in my classes. The same chill I felt from when I first got here snuck up on me again. I'm getting goosebumps. Let's do this. Okay, I just fucked up. My brain farted when Brendan showed up. Ready to get some breakfast before the big day? We're heading to the main cafeteria. Never skip breakfast. Oh, can Pikachu come with us? Some guys in the lobby told me it's against school policy to bring your Pokemon out of the room unless they're in a Pokeball or you got permission from the school. So I guess we can bring him along as long as he stays in his Pokeball. Whoa. Or not. What's up with him? He just really doesn't like to be in his Pokeball. Even if I do manage to get him in, he just finds another way to get out. Dude, that's actually pretty dope. It's like he's a rogue Pokemon or something. Sorry, Pikachu, but you're gonna have to stay here until I get back. Unless you want to come along in your Pokeball. Alright, suit yourself. There's some food in my drawer, but don't eat all of that at once. We'll be back after classes are over. And don't sneak out and follow me, got that? Pikachu! Yo, we gotta move. Don't want all the good food to get taken before we get there. I'm ready. Let's go. See you later, Pikachu. May was waiting for us at the entrance. This is different as well. I didn't get to see her much over the weekend, even if Brendan and I had to run the same type of errands. I wasn't planning on third wheeling the whole time. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't notice, May's art is actually different too. There's not the biggest difference, but if you know, you'll be able to notice. I don't know if Brendan's is different though. Speaking of the third wheeling, I still haven't met her roommate Leaf. Hopefully we'll bump into her today on the way to class. She can't possibly skip the first day of classes, right? Contacts updated. Yep. So now, whoops. Social traits. Now we have May's contact info. Okay, cool. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, the one thing that's been confusing for me is why we have Blue's contact information. Like, I get that, like, we're supposed to be childhood friends that don't like each other anymore, but if we stopped hanging out in middle school around the time where children probably get phones nowadays, why the fuck do I have his phone number? Maybe it's his home phone. Talk to his sister. Damn, this is so fancy. Look at that. Kawaii. Look at this Azumarill. Or, that's Azurill. I mean, my school in Palatown didn't even have a cafeteria. There's food lined up with names that I can't even pronounce. And it's big enough to easily sit at least a couple hundred students. There's a ton of people here already, but I still see plenty of open seats. Oh, are those? Yeah. Yo, over here. Tierno, Trevor. Hey, big boys. I think Trevor is a bit different. I don't know about Tierno. He's always that fat. Morning, guys. What's up? Good morning, everyone. You guys ready for today? Get a good night's sleep? Yep, both Trevs and I thought we'd get no sleep, but I passed out no problem. I thought it was pretty exciting last night, but now that it's finally the day... Woo, baby, my soul is lit! Burn the witch. Burn the witch. Tierno and Trevor are roommates. They happened to room just a few doors down from Brendan and me, so we bumped into each other a few times over the weekend. From what I've gathered, Tierno is a huge fan of music and dance, while Trevor is more of the outdoorsy type. They're both from the Kalos region, and it's cool. It's cool how two very different people have been great friends for such a long time. Oh, where's Leaf, May? You never got to meet her once, did you? Yeah, what's with that? We had so many chances to hang out, and we still don't even know what she's like. Leaf is an interesting one. I mean, looks like. Yes, I get it. Leaf is an interesting one. Even I rarely get to see her. She keeps a busy schedule. A little too busy, I think. But I swear she does exist. Oh, I was going to ask earlier, but I forgot. What type of electives did you pick, Scott? Fire and grass. So you ended up picking fire? Of course. Being with the waifu for life, I have no choice. What the fuck? How exciting. Whoa, my phone keeps going off. Stop. How exciting. We'll be seeing each other in class. And grass, huh? Oh, this might be interesting. Don't worry. I'll keep him company in there. That's not... Okay, I'll leave him in your care. Anyway, I think it's amazing how there are so many Pokemon types to choose from. And by only picking 2, you never know who's going to end up in one of your classes. I can't say it enough. It's just so exciting this way. Mary really enjoys the unpredictable. It's how she ended up rooming with Leaf, after all. Did you know your type preference can be tied to your personality? For example, May's preference for fire types can mean she has a lot of inner strength and can be very excitable. Her preference for fighting can mean she's generally very active and won't back down for her ambitions. Why does it sound like it's all compliments all around? I guess that reasoning works too, but I mostly chose fire and fighting because I really like the Torchic evolution line. This is cool. I've never heard about this before. What are your thoughts on Scott's? Why does it always have to be me? Those with preferences for grass-type Pokemon can mean they prefer to take things naturally, or in other words, go with the flow of nature. It's tough to keep those who love nature indoors, as they tend to lead active lifestyles. Whoa, how am I supposed to be go with the flow natural, but then super excitable like freaking fire? Come on, Trevor! Come on! I guess I can say I have some inner strength, so fire makes sense, though it feels a little weird saying it myself. Expression increased somehow. That's so cool. So what about you, Trevor? I think we're loading around here a bit too long. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, before Trevor and Tierno would be explaining theirs too, but that was all cut out because no one cared. Let us talk about it on the way to the cafeteria. Sounds like a plan. Let's go there. Go then. All right. Contacts updated, and now we've got Tierno, Trevor, and their numbers. Haha. It's clear we're not the only ones who are anxious. There's so many other students running around in the frenzy, some with their breakfast still dangling from their mouths. Back home or any other region, I doubt it's possible to find so many students as excited about their first day as the ones here. Pipe. Oh, whoa, wow, the area of the campus is amazing. Kobukan Academy. I look at to see the symbols embossed on the facade. Kobukan Academy. Supposedly this building has been around for nearly a century. It's hard to believe. The condition of this place makes it seem like it was built yesterday. I've had a difficult time imagining what this is, what I'll be looking at each day from now on. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just excited to be here. First thing on the agenda is to check out the homeroom assignments, right, guys? This was expected. I was so deep in thought that I didn't even realize I'm alone. Maybe I walked too fast. Or are they ahead of me already? Whatever. I need to get inside and check the homeroom assignments. Weird. I still don't see the others. You figure 2 big guys like Brendan and Tierno would be hard to miss. There's a cluster of students gathered by the bulletin board. That must be the homeroom list. Oak, 1B. We've got Birch, Sycamore, and Willow. Willow. Was that always Willow? I quickly scanned through Professor Oak's list and I immediately spot my name on the bottom. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. It's also in a different font, like I was a last-minute addition to Oak's class. Let's see who else is in my class. Well. I said, well. I heard you the first time. At least look at me when you're talking to me. But wow, you actually got here before the bell. Still slower than me, but that's natural. So, which class are you in? Your grandpa's, according to this. How'd you miss my name? Oh crap, I just set fuckboy up. He's gonna say something really condescending like my name wasn't even worth a glance. Or maybe not. Gramps? Are you serious? I guess it's kind of it'd be kind of surprising for both of us getting the same class considering the huge number of students in this year. I wonder if Professor Oak set this up. I hope he's not going to be playing any favorites this year. Why? I thought I told him to. Ugh, who cares? Now I have a front row seat to watch you bombing class. Oh, you're all with Professor Oak? That voice. Great Flamin' Moltres! Is that girl? I sure wish I knew her name so I can offer more than a feeble hand wave. Long time no see. Did you get lost on the way here? Yeah, give me a break. I thought we were done with that. Didn't you say you had fun? Hey, don't get it twisted. I had lots of fun. You know this one, Bag? Excuse me. Don't interrupt a girl when she's talking to her friend. Yeah, right. I bet you don't even know his name. Obviously, it's... She leans over and whispers to my ear. She's so close and I can smell a sweet fragrance coming from her. Psst, what's your name again? It's way too close for comfort. It's Scott. And, I'm a firm believer in personal space. Yeah, Scott. We're besties, always mean. You're not fooling anybody. Wait, Scott? Scott? Oh, you're Scott. You're friends with May, right? You know May? I would hope so, being her roommate and all. Her roommate! You're Leaf! That's my name. My God, you better cut the crap. Your acting is so bad that it's pissing me off. Give it a rest, fuckboy. I know who Leaf is. I ran into her on her first day and she helped me out of a tough spot. We were both short on time and we forgot to introduce ourselves. Like I give a rat-tata's ass about what happened. Ugh, you two haven't wasted my time enough today. I've got places to go and things to do. Smell ya? Smell ya? What does that even mean? It's Blue, or as I call him, Fuckboy. He said that for as long as I've known him. And I've known him for a long time. Not that I'm particularly proud of it. So he's been smelling you for a long time? What a creep. No, that's not how... Scott, we'll be late for our first class. Leaf, huh? And Fuckboy and me in the same room for the next 2 hours. Every day for the next year. This is going to be quite the semester. Following we leave, we entered our homeroom classroom 1B. Damn, this place rivals royalty. I feel crazy out of place. Matching everyone else on campus, the classroom is big, like really big. And the chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, I don't even want to think about how much those cost. Among the marble walls, I see some paintings of Pokemon that I recognize from books and TV shows. I wonder if I'll be able to see any of them here. May, I can't believe we're in the same homeroom. These coincidences are just piling up today. Small world. I see you and Leaf finally got acquainted. May, do you remember the guy I told you about when we first met for our roommate match? God, I'm so fucking bad at words. Turns out you knew him all along. Oh, Scott, since you ran ahead without us after breakfast, now I can believe how you got lost on the first day. Wow, I feel like I completely read that sentence wrong, but I'm not even rereading it. That's okay. A strong sense of adventure is a good thing. I'll never be able to live this down, will I? A boy stranded in the forbidden territory of a terrible senior girl's sending impending doom. He picked his poison and sought refuge in the abyssal bathroom of the fairer sex. It was then beautiful maiden, a girl he knew nothing about, happened to stumble upon him at the right time, pulling him into the light and guided him to sanctuary. Fucking, okay, okay. Thank you for the epic summary. Leaf performed a curtsy in response. Kawaii! She's so unbelievably smug. Since you're here, May, I'm assuming Brennan's in another class? Brennan's in class 1A next door. Oh, in Burge's class. You should tell your father, May, that his recent article regarding the pros and cons of invasive bug Pokemon as biological control has been well received. I'm very impressed. Professor. Hello, Scott. It's great to see you settled in nicely here. I'm pretty sure I did a different voice in the first episode, but whatever. I'll stick with it. I guess Dad's work on the field has been paying him off. For the last couple years, if it's not a swarm of Beedrill chasing him around, it'd be an Ariados or the occasional Scyther. Ah, you well versed in bug types, May? I assumed you've gained a lot of experience while assisting your father's work. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not too interested in bug types to begin with. Seems May knows Professor Oak through her father. I wonder how many more students know the staff through personal connections. I see. So what Pokemon types will you three be focusing on this year? Firefighting. Grass and electric over here. Fire and grass for me. Excellent choices all around. Well, I hope you're all ready. The bell will ring soon, so go ahead and find yourself a seat. Alright, if you guys didn't notice actually real quick, he's holding a freaking Pokemon Red guidebook, yo. Come on. Let's sit together, May. Sorry, Scott. Maybe we'll see you in our electives class. Grass electives class. Why are you guys leaving me? So, what'd you think of Leaf, Scott? Absolutely charming. She's a lot of fun to be around. Come sit by us. Well, I sure as hell won't sit by Fuckboy. I'll gladly accept May's offer. Ding dong, motherfuckers. Already been 20 minutes. Good morning and welcome to your first class at Kobakan Academy. I'll be your teacher for this homeroom. You can call me... Oh, okay. Well, I was reading that wrong. I'll be your teacher for this home... Why am I doing brown all of a sudden? Where is this going? Professor Oak's changing voice every 5 seconds. I'll be your teacher for this homeroom. You can call me Oak, but most people simply call me the Pokemon Professor. The world is... Whoa, I don't even know where I'm going with Oak's voice anymore. This is why I don't do voices. I can't remember ever. I thought it was... How does one do a British accent again? Because that was what I was going for. British. No, that's not what I was going for. You know, I'll just stick with what I was just doing. This world is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. I think I could skip this part. You're all very smart enough to know where Pokemon are. I can't believe we're hearing Professor Oak talk right in front of us. The man's a legend. I know. My dad's a huge fan of his. He's got all the encyclopedias A to Z. Oh man, he's gonna flip when I tell him I'm in his class. Even outside of Kanto, everyone knows him. I don't know what I didn't know he was looked up to by so many people. He's like a superhero to them. But to me, he's just my neighbor. Now, something you need to know about class, that it's extremely difficult. Last year, almost a half of this class failed. What? That's crazy. Holy crap. All of a sudden, I don't feel like being in his class anymore. Yes, this class is challenging. But if you put in the work and keep your studies, you should pass with flying colors. My job is not to assign you failing grades, but it's my job not to coddle you either. My job is to make sure you graduate this school with the knowledge and skills to excel in Pokemon World. Which brings me to my next point. As you all know, Kobakan is a very selective school, and it demands to give you your best at all times, or you will be surpassed by your peers. The graduation rate for the school is roughly 30%. It's not for the weak-willed or unmotivated. 30%. Did he just say 30%? Like 3 out of 10? You've got to be kidding me. Is this a joke? What kind of school life is this? I wasn't hearing things. I turned to May, and her mouth is hung open in disbelief. Leaf looks frozen in shock, too. On the other side, Fuckboy is leaning back in his chair with the same smug look on his face. Ahem, yes. I just wanted to clear that up. Now, are any of you interested in competing in the Pokemon League after you graduate? Just by show of hands. A few dozen hands stood up immediately. Fuckboy has his hand way up there. That's no surprise. What's surprising is that Leaf has her hand up too. I don't want to look like a wimp, so I put mine up. Take a look around. Now, everyone in the two middle sections, put your hands down. There are fewer than 10 people left with their hands raised. I think I know where this is going. That's the percentage of those who will actually qualify for the Pokemon League, and even less of those who can make it there. Now, don't let it discourage you. Let's start with some... Professor Oak started staring at something or someone. Yes? Did you have a question? Heh! I'm just gonna say this right now for all of you quitters in the room. I'm getting to the Pokemon League and there's no chance in hell that I'm not. God, why does he always have to be like this? It hasn't been even fucking 10 minutes since class started and he's already starting to start something. He tries so hard to look cool and fails so hard that it's sickening. I'm not stopping until I wipe the floor with every single regional Pokemon League champion. You're looking at the next world champion. Please sit down. What was your name again? What? Gramps, it's me. Yes, I know it's you, but it's Fuckboy. Amusement spreads through the class from my outburst. Right, that's right. Anyway, sit down. Man, what a load of... I can't believe... Fuckboy shoots at me in icy glare. I just grin and give him a thumbs up. That just made it matter. I'm liking this class already. Right then, that's enough talking. I'll take roll now, while you're all in a good mood. May? Is May here? Present. There you are. Hilbert? Here? Oh, I actually didn't know. I didn't remember that Hilbert was in your homeroom. And he has new art too, huh? Okay, now Whitney? Whitney, are you here? Absent on the first day. Wait! From what I know, Whitney's look is the same. A red-haired girl came in rolling through the door. That was a really dramatic entrance. And she's posing like she just finished an acrobatic stunt at the Pokeathlon. Here I am. I'm not late. I was just waiting for the perfect time to make my grand entrance. She calmly sits down in the empty chair in front of me like nothing happened. I have to say, I'm impressed with her ability to take a straight face after that performance. Please continue. Alright, I'll mark you on time, but no more of that, do you understand? Yes, sir, you can count on me. Very good. I'm here. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of mornings. Fan or not, try to get to class on time from now on. I'll mark you on time, too. Yeah, okay. Flannery collapses into a chair next to me. Looking at her face from up close, she seems kind of intimidating. Her hair and face reminds me of some of those biker gang chicks I see on TV. She doesn't look too good. Maybe I should say something to her? Nothing. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't. If she's as scary as she looks, then I think I'd better keep my mouth shut. A bitch. Actually, what's my traits right now? Perception is 2. Get at me. Speaking of her looks, doesn't her brain break some kind of school code? It's got to be at least a couple feet across. How does she get it to stay up like that anyway? I can't imagine the amount of hairspray she uses. You got a problem, pal? What? What the hell are you staring at me for? I was lost in my thoughts. I didn't realize that I've been staring at her for the past 30 seconds. Nothing in particular. Just wondering how you got your hair like that. Like what? You know, like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You making fun of my hair? I'll mess you up! Chill out, Flan. Well, chill out, Flan. I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it. Finally, a voice of reason. It's the first day. You should keep a little on the DL, girl. You'll have to ease up on Flannery. She's a little rougher on the edges in the morning. A little. No, I understand. Morning isn't exactly my favorite time of the day early either. Heh, we were almost late to class because Flan slept through all our alarm clocks. They don't work, Whitney. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I think it's because your snore is louder than the clocks. I do not snore. Hey, what are you smirking at? I don't snore, you hear me? I believe you. So you're Whitney and you're Flannery. I'm Scott. Nice to meet you, Scott. Yeah, sorry about getting on your case earlier. Don't worry about it. Keep it down back there. And with that, my first homeroom class quickly passes and comes to an end. What a doozy of a start. I hope I can get used to doing this every day. But now that it's on my electives class, I look like I have fire type up first. Whoa, this classroom is also way bigger than anything we had in Palatine. So this is what a privately funded classroom looks like. Wonder if I can find some people I know in here. I see Flannery sitting near the back of the room. I don't think she notices me walking in. On the other hand, I see May waving excitedly at me. Hey, Scott, what a coincidence! It's not much of a surprise if you told me what electives you were choosing before classes started, you know. Oops, you're right, I did tell you. But the important thing is that we have 2 classes together. Yeah, you looking forward to it? You bet. Hello, Hello, how do I do an old poop? Hello, students. I wager you're all very excited to be here. Well, it doesn't matter if you are or not, because you will. This is the fire class, for all you knuckleheads that might be in the wrong class, and I'll be your instructor for the semester. You can call me Blaine. I've been researching fire-type Pokemon since your parents were in their diapers. Okay. Yes, fire is one of the most popular Pokemon types, and I am not surprised I have so many students in here. Har har har. Why, back in the day, at least one fire Pokemon was found in the World Champions team for 20 years running. No other type has that honor. Is it really? Gen 1 Arcanine or Charizard. Gen 2 would be Charizard again. Gen 3 did not have one. Come on, dude. Lies. Gen 3 didn't have one. But I know because Gen 3 was type based. So, well, Gen 2 was also type based. Gen 2 was Steel. No, Gen 1 was just Gary's team, which ended up being Arcanine for the type. Dragons was the Gen 2, which had Charizard again. Gen 3 were all Steel or Water types, so there was not one Fire type. Gen 4 was Cynthia, and I don't think she had a Fire type. Gen 5 I know had Volcarona, so that's fair enough. Gen 6, they were all Fairy based, so I don't think there was a Fire type. Gen 7, I think it depends on your starter. Anyways, let's continue. Wow, I just read that, blah, blah, blah. That's because fire Pokemon have all the best aspects of strength and intelligence. They are naturally powerful. There is no need for any of that silly effort training this generation is so obsessed with. I remember when I was your age, my Magme and I used to. This goes on for over half an hour. I can barely keep my eyes open listening to this guy prattle on. I'm feeling really tired all of a sudden. A wave of exhaustion hits me and I can feel myself falling asleep. My head slowly tips forward and I drift into unconsciousness. Gah! Did that person behind me just kick me? As I turn around, I see a sophisticated looking girl staring at me. Look at that new art for our girl. Let's go Serena too. Also, we're in a class. Why do you have a purse with you? And that looks like a literally looks like a ball, either a ball sack or a heart. Ew. Anyways, I don't know what to say, so I stare straight back at her. What? Do you need something? I'm simply doing you a favor. What might that be? God, she's hot. Do you really think it's acceptable to fall asleep in class on the first day? Was that obvious? Oh, that's what you're doing. Sorry. I appreciate the help. Don't mention it. I can see why you'd feel a bit drained listening to all of this. No kidding. Oh, where are my manners? My name's Serena. I'm Scott. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Speaking of feeling a bit drained. Oh, fucking Flannery. She's out of it. I look over to where Flannery's sitting and find her face down on her desk. She wasn't kidding when she said she couldn't handle mornings. Oh, God. Oh, my. What is that dreadful noise? Is it coming from the girl over there? Flannery, hey. Flannery, wake up. Your snoring is really loud. What? I don't snore! Pardon me? Sorry, my hearing's not as good as I used to be, little missy. I said I love bowl doors or something. I see. Thank you for sharing that with us, but this is the fire class, not the rock class. If you want to discuss rock Pokemon, you can speak with me after class. Right, sorry. Moving on, when the wonders of trading were first invented, the capsule system... Oh, that's a fucking old reference. Oh my god, I feel nasty. I feel old. Is Flannery embarrassed? She's kind of cute to watch. What are you staring at? Nothing. But luckily, the PC changed all that. No more carrier Pidgeys. Looks like our time is up. No homework for the rest of the day. Class is dismissed. That took a little longer than expected. It's the first class though, so it'll probably feel like that once we get into a groove. Next is gym class. Weird, I don't remember getting any gym uniforms in the mail or something. Maybe it's one of those battle simulation things? Oh yeah. The fun part of the new demo. So this is the gymnasium. I wonder if this is an official gym sanctioned by the Pokemon League. Probably not, dude. Most likely not. There hasn't been any mention of something like that in the brochure, and it's on school property. I think it's safe to assume it's simply another fancy room in the Academy's collection. Though, other than some of the old banners lining the walls, the place is barren compared to the others. What are those? MVP Season 3, 4... Oh shit! There's names there! MVP Season 1, Rowan Season 2, Oak Season 3, Agatha 4, Dragon. It just says Dragon. What the fuck? Lance, Steven, Cynthia. Whoa! That detail, though. I think it's safe to assume it's simply yet another fancy blah, 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 blah. I fucking read again. However, it's really like if it's really like their official gyms, then that means Pokemon battles might take place here. I see Brendan, May, Leaf sitting down and talking about something. Trevor and Tiana are there too. I'm not sure what they're discussing, but it sure sounds like fun. With all of them together like that, it makes the room look a lot livelier. I see Misty sitting over by the side too. Hopefully she's feeling a little bit better since I last saw her. Then we've got Flannery, Whitney, Gardenia, who actually had a character change recently. Not character change, but art change. We got Skyla, who also had an art change. We have Sabrina, who I think she's the same. Wait, I forgot to read that. Speaking of fun and liveliness, this is a huge class. I'm pleased I can recognize a few faces now. Over on the other side, I see Fuckboy leaning back against his seat. It's kind of weird seeing him sitting alone like that. You'd think a guy like him would try to surround himself with as many people as possible by now. Reference to the anime where Gary was always seen with a bunch of bitches. I refuse to end up like him over there. I'm gonna go go over and sit by Brendan and the others. Hey, yes, right. Settle down. Are these guys our teachers? The guy on the left definitely looks like one, but the other guy looks like one of those mountain hermits you see on the left on the TV. Wait a minute. What do you mean on the left? Wait. You mean... Whatever. Welcome to our gym class. I'm Alder, and this is Bruno. We'll be your instructors for the year. Now I bet you're all wondering what you'll actually be doing in this class. Well, it'll be like other gym classes you've probably taken in other schools. Except we're not going to make you change into shorts and play sports. In this school, we focus more on training Pokemon, not your bodies. But your training your body is important too. Ha ha ha. Maybe I should go with an old voice. Anyway. No, that's more Bruno. I don't know. Anyway, the real reason why the school has a gym class like this is prepare you kids for real Pokemon gyms after you graduate. At least for those interested in tackling the league. Can any of you tell me why gyms exist in the first place? Gyms were created to weed out the skilled trainers from the mediocre trainers. If we didn't have gyms, there'd be thousands of buffoons roaming around doing whatever they please. Or perhaps at least limit the number of people who think they'd make good Pokemon trainers. Unfortunately, I don't think gyms stop anyone from doing that. We got Hilda here and Charon. Charon I don't think had a character art change, but I'm pretty sure Hilda did. Right, very good guesses, but the main purpose of the gym is to allow trainers who are at least who have less experience. Wow, I'm so bad at words. But the main purpose of a gym is to allow trainers who are less experienced to test their skills against more experienced ones on even footing. Also, if you're wondering, these two are the fucking same. They don't have art changes. And that is what we'll be doing in this class. Wait, you're telling us we're going to be Pokemon battling in this class? Precisely. Though we won't be diving into that right away. First, we'll review the basics. You're all so busy trying to learn new things that sometimes you forget the most rudimentary skills. What, are you going to teach us how to catch Pokemon or something? Yes, that is a very important part of the curriculum. Sheesh. Even if some of you think you have everything you need to know about Pokemon battling, trust me when I say you don't. We've been in the field a lot longer than you have, and we still don't even have it down perfectly. Haha. I have Fuxley glance over at Fuckboy. As expected, he seems a bit irked about what Alder just said. I hope he doesn't make a scene like that, like he did in the homeroom. Oh, excuse me for rambling on like that. Bruno, why don't you tell them more about this class? Very well. The gym was first and foremost designed to be a training ground for students, and as such, it's available for free use after class hours. Just bring your student ID and receive unlimited access to the facilities. In addition to the exercise machines available, the gym also contains several battle simulations to allow students to experience what a live Pokemon battle would feel like in real time. Excuse me, simulators? So you're saying there won't be any live Pokemon matches here? Live matches? You can hold battles here if you wish, but most take place in the battle hall. Unfortunately, unless you're on the school's competitive battling team, you will not be allowed access to it. Battle team? Sounds like something right up Fuckboy's alley. What's the battle team about? Our school has a competitive battling team for students who wish to take their Pokemon training to the next level. It's a very selective club, so don't think about signing up so quickly. Oh yeah? What does it take to get in there? Even if after you've joined, mock battles between club members take place daily to determine whether or not you're fit to remain on the team. Ha, that's easy. Be careful what you say. Arrogance and strength do not go hand in hand together. I'm telling you, it'll be a piece of cake. Who's in charge of the team? I am. Wait, who's this guy? He looks familiar. I can't remember exactly where. Maybe on TV? But just by looking at him, I'm sure anyone can tell this guy is really important. Fucking Lance with his fucking stupid fucking cape. Fuck boy should watch his tone of voice around him. Being accepted to the battle team is one of the highest honors a student can receive in this school. It's not to be taken lightly. Lance, how long have you been standing there? I was just passing by. It's been a while, Bruno. Alder. Ha! It has indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Students, this is Lance, the advisor of the battle team. Pleased to meet you all. So these are the new students that just came in? They look quite capable. I expect great things from all of you. When I was a freshman at the school, Hey, you're the guy running the battle team? Yes, and you should heed the advice of Alder and Bruno. If someone currently at your level, it'd be impossible to get in. What did you say? Here we go. Just because you're an upperclassman doesn't mean you could look down on me. I'm not an upperclassman, nor am I looking down at you. I'm simply stating the facts. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. I have business to attend to, and I cannot be late. Alright, it was good seeing you again, Lance. Likewise. Take care, Alder. Bruno. Ugh, oh god. Is this guy really just gonna walk out and say it without saying anything else? I glance at him again. I know how seriously fuckboy takes his pride, so it must have done a number on him. But he has to learn to take it easy one of these days. You heard him. Oh, you heard him. The battle team is serious business. After all, it wasn't luck that our school has produced most world champions, Elite Four members, and holders of the most wins at the national tournament. You heard right. The top students represent Kobukan Academy and face off against students from other schools during the Pokemon League season. Oh my gosh, that felt so cool! Oh god, Shauna. I think I'd fade from stage fright if I had to do something like that in front of all those people. You do know you have to get on the team first to even consider doing something like that, right? But anyway, you shouldn't worry about things like that. There's much more important things to take care of after all. What the fuck you say? Like graduating on time, ha ha ha. I suppose we can move on to the weight machines. Bruno, would you mind giving the students a little demo? Not at all. After 30 minutes of us watching Bruno through every machine without breaking a sweat, I realized that maybe I should look after my body a little more. I haven't been taking care of my body, but seeing how much stuff there is in the gym makes me think that now would be a good time to start. Okay, that's enough for one day, students. Next class, we'll be talking about the basics of Pokemon battling and how to deal with Pokemon in the wild. It'll be a review, but don't underestimate the intricacies of the basics. Right. Well then, so long, students. Enjoy the rest of your day. Dude, how long have we been going for? Holy shit, 40 minutes. Maybe almost 50. Next on my schedule is lunch. Once gym class starts getting serious, I'll really appreciate having a chance to fill up on food after some physical activity. Now, I would very much like to continue the episode, but I'm going to end it here because holy, it's long. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Academy Life. Again, like I said before, on the last episode, if you guys want to see if you guys want to download the game, go in the description. There should be a link to go download the game, play the newest demo. It's really hype. It's really fun. Go check it out. Also, there will be a link to the Twitch stream for DMJH93. Like I've said before, he streams Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays from 9:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. EST. So check him out. It's really fun. The streams are super hype. I'm almost always there. Follow him on Twitter at twitter.com/DMJH93. He will post if he can or cannot stream, and also he'll always post when he is streaming. It's always hype. He's a cool dude. It's fun times for all of us. Thank you guys for watching. Scott, if you haven't, maybe out. See you guys next time.